Mhm.
What's going on, Sumolings? It is Chris here from AppSumo, and today I am joined with the team behind CRM So, for those of you who don't know, CRM is a customizable, easy to use dashboard that helps sales teams track leads and move them through the funnel. And it's available on AppSumo right now, starting off at just $15 for lifetime access. So, we're going to get going through it in just 1 second. But two things I want to point out before we do. One, if you have to leave for any reason or you miss anything, we'll be sending out a replay later today. So you'll get access to it there and you can watch whatever sections you missed. And number two, if you have any questions as we're going through this tool, you can just drop those in the Q&A button below the video, and we'll circle back to those at the end. But that is all I have. So Eddie and Bowman, I'll turn it over to you guys to get going on the walkthrough.
Okay, thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Hey, hello guys. This is Eddie from Red Lotus. I'm sorry because tonight I cannot get my camera working, so you'll be seeing me as an icon, guitar icon. So never mind. Okay, let's get started. So I'll be using this instant to demo, and basically this is a empty account. I just got this trial account from our website. So I think you guys, if you are interested and you want to give it a try before you purchase, you can do the same. You can go to our website to try this free trial. Okay, before we look into the application, first I want to talk about the support page, because I think it's very, very important to look for information in this support page, because CRM.me is very, very powerful. But I think no one can memorize all the steps required to set up and how to use it. So you always have to jump between the application and the support page. Okay, so getting started is the important section that you may want to read up first. And then don't forget to check out our video tutorial. So back to the application. So as I said, it's an empty instance, so you can't see any data yet. So I think I'll first quickly go through the basic navigation. At the left-hand side, you see a side menu. It lists out all the important modules of CRM.me: accounts, leads, contacts, opportunities, and everything. I think the name are very self-explanatory. Yep. So, and also the top bar, you can search, you can use this shortcut button to create the modules. And also you can see the grid icon. Press the grid icon, you can access the admin only features. Okay, and here is a little calendar. Yeah, it's blank. Okay, no worries. And for this, you can access the mail profile, data cleanup, exchange data sync, and you can log out. Okay, I think the first thing you need to do when you first get in a new instance is to set up the SMTP, the outgoing email. So I'll show you how to do that. First of all, you need to be the admin user. So just click admin and then go ahead to set it up right here, under email configuration. So here, email SMTP configuration. So I believe the majority of you may be using Google, so so am I. So I'll just enter these setting, and then I'll use my Google account. Okay, just like this. And then I'll be sending and testing email to the same account as well. Okay, try. Okay. If nothing goes wrong, I should be able to receive it. There you go. Okay, a test email from crm.me. Okay, once it's set up, it's good to go. And then the next thing you would like to do is to import some data from your old CRM. And how to do it, just press this import button. Okay, so let's pretend that, okay, wait a second. Okay, let's pretend that this is the old records, the old data, and this is an account. Sorry, it's a bit slow. Hold on there. So I'll download it as CSV. Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting. And let's pretend that this is the old records for the contacts. I don't know why it's so slow. Bear with me. Okay, for this one, I'll also download as CSV. Okay, let's go back to the instance. Okay, as a good practice, you should always import your account first and then the contacts so that the data can be linked up properly. So the first thing I'll do is to import the account, upload file, add a file. Is there any way I can hide this? Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, so the first row is header. So just do the next step, set the permission, and then the important step is to map the fields. Okay, here is the some samples. So for the account name, I will just map it as name. And then phone number, just keep the options default. The phone number should be office phone. And then the website, choose website. Okay, the next step is to analyze the data. If there is an error, it will tell you. Okay, no errors, good. Okay, then we are ready to go, and then we'll hit this button, import data. Okay, all right, then we can go back. And then we press the account button. There you go. Okay, you see all the data are imported as accounts. Okay, the next one we'll need to import some contacts. So we'll do the same. Import. Upload file. All right. So you would like to map the views here. Status. Okay, let's give it a try. Oh, I forgot to hit the skip the header button, but anyway, the system will skip this record, so it's okay. So we'll just go ahead. All right, created 3 records, 1 skipped, but anyway, let's go back to the application. Okay, you can see I just imported 3 contacts from the previous records. Okay, so let's talk about the dashboard. It's pretty empty, right? So once you have the data, you can create some portlets. So let me show you. Because we already have the accounts and contacts imported, then we just add a portlet for accounts and contacts. Okay, there you go. All right, and you can drag and drop the portlet whatever you want to make it look nicer, just like this. Okay, all right. The next feature I'm going to talk about is the lead capture form. So I think a lot of people are asking how to capture leads, okay? So in CRM.me, there is an easy way to capture. So let's go to the administration, and the feature is called web forms, all right? So give it a try. So you need to create 1 web form first. Give it a name, so just form 1. And then to redirect URL, I'll just choose our official website here. And then just keep it default. Okay, here you can choose fields that you need. So obviously you want the last name and first name. And let's check the required button. And you may also want primary email. Okay, let's keep it simple for now, okay? Save. All right, once you're done, you just copy this JavaScript and then paste it to your website. So here, let's use js.do. Let's see what we got. Okay, note that this web form doesn't come with any CSS, so you can ask your your designer to take care of the styling. So Jackie Lee, maybe. Okay, I just use my email and then hit submit. Okay, and let's just go back. So you should be able to see your first lead captured here. See, Jackie Lee. This is the one I just captured from the web form. So the next feature I want to talk about is the workflow. I think workflow is one of the most important feature for CRM.me because workflow is about the automation. And maybe we'll just give it a try. Blah, blah, blah. You can find the button of workflows here. There are two workflows created by default. For your information, workflows can be created as time-based or on-safe. So for this example, for the coming example, I will create a workflow that I will automatically put the newly created lead to a marketing list. Okay. So I'll hit the create workflow button. So for this case, we'll need on-safe workflow. So I'll choose contacts and leads. And then let's choose status. Okay, if status equals new, then here you can select an action. For this example, we'll choose subscribe to list. Oh, okay. Apparently, we need to create a list first. We'll come back later. So here is the marketing button. Actually, this section is for creating email campaigns. So if you want to send out an email to your audience first, you need to create a list. So we'll create a list here first. Okay, let's name it prospect. All right. Okay, as you can see, this list has no contact at all because it's newly created. And then let's go back to the workflow. Status, new, subscribe to list. Okay, choose the list that we just created. We'll skip the email for now. And then finally give a name to this workflow, test workflow. Okay, and then save. Okay, so once it's created, any newly created lead will be put on this marketing list. So let's give it a go. Let's run the web form again. Just choose another name. Okay, and then go back. Let's take a look if it is captured properly. Okay, King Tom. And then let's check the marketing list. See? So the automation did work. We put the new lead here, and then later on, once it's growing to a certain size, you can plan your marketing campaign towards this list. Okay? So the next feature I will talk about is the designer feature. Okay, basically what designer will do, when I say designer, it's not about the artistic design. It's about the customization of the module. You can rename the display name, and you can add custom fields, and you can customize a lot of things. So I'll show you. Maybe we'll customize the accounts. Okay, let's just add one extra field. Then maybe just text. Okay, choose a name. And then hit save. It's not be empty. Not sure why I get this error. Anyway, let's skip this part first. And then maybe I'll show you how to customize the layout. Okay, so maybe for the detail and the edit view, by default, it will show all these fields. But if you want to show more fields, it's okay, it's possible to do. So maybe you want to show the primary email as well. First you need is to create one extra row, maybe right here. And then you can drag the option here. And then save. Then go back. Under accounts, just press anyone. You can see the primary email is displayed right here. Okay, so actually you can customize whatever way you want. Okay, last but not least, we'll quickly take a look at the report module. So because we don't have much data to show, then I'll be using the demo data, the demo account. Okay, so there are three types of report you can pull: rows and columns, summation, and matrix. Rows and columns, it displays the data in rows and columns formats. Summation is actually it displays the group of data under a certain criteria. And matrix type of report Actually, it shows you a aggregated view of some group data. It's kind of abstract, right? So the best way is to take a look at an example. So for the most simple reports, the rows and columns, is simply pull the data from a certain modules like this, right? So it's pretty straightforward. Okay, summation. You see, it groups the data under certain criteria. So for this, it displays the opportunities with the aggregated amount. And if you want, you can also show a chart. And finally, the matrix type. It displays the data in a grid view, okay? So because this is the demo account, it has the data field, so the dashboard looks much more interesting. Okay, the CRM.me has a lot of powerful features. I don't think I can cover them all for this webinar because I don't want to make this webinar too lengthy. So I think it's time to hand it over back to the AppSumo team.
Hey, thanks for going through that, Eddie. That was great. Would you mind navigating over to the AppSumo deal page and kind of going through what the different elements are? Why somebody would want to buy a single license versus multiple?
This one?
Yes. So the main difference is just the users in terms of what you're getting with multiple codes.
Okay. The package here is actually referring to the professional package of our website. So as I understand, basically the pricing for these all three are actually the same. So you can do a simple multiplication. So 59 plus 2 multiplied by 2 is 180, and so on and so forth. So basically, I think it depends. If you are really confident, you can go for a multiple codes. If you are more conservative, and then you can choose a single or double. The features of all these three packages are actually the same. So we want to make it convenient to the buyers. So
awesome, super cool. And do you have anything coming up on your roadmap that you're excited about or that you want to share with the Sumoling community?
Right. Basically, we read from the review and the questions. So thanks for all the Sumoling. I think they raised a lot of good questions. So I think the features that we saw so far, the highest demand will be the SIP calling and also the Google App integration. Mm-hmm. So I think these two will prioritize them, and then we don't have an actual timeline for these two features, but I hope that we'll bring that up within a month or so.
Awesome, excellent. Well, thank you so much for going through all this. Looks like Bobin has taken care of all of the questions that we had in the chat, so that's awesome. And again, Sumolings, as you can see, this is available right now on AppSumo, starting off at just $59 for that first code of CRMme. If you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments on AppSumo or in the questions, and we'll take care of you there if anything comes up after this. And again, it's all backed by the AppSumo 60-day guarantee. So feel free to play around with it, see what it'll do for your business and your sales pipeline. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us or the team for CRMme, and we're all happy to take care of you guys. But Eddie, thank you so much for joining us this morning, or I guess this evening for you in Hong Kong. I believe you said it's midnight as we're getting going. So we really appreciate you taking the time to join us.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We'll all be talking soon, and hope everyone has a great day. Bye-bye.